An investigation is underway into what caused an explosion and fire near the old sugar beet factory in Toppenish. And a local father is going to extremes, hoping to raise money for the YWCA. We'll hear what keeps him motivated year after year.
And we have more chilly and occasionally wet conditions for your Tuesday. I'll get you prepared in your First Alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Tuesday. Welcome back, Jill.
Thank you so much, Jason.
We missed you so much yesterday. And a little bit of wetness yesterday, yes. And you said you were enjoying the gloom.
Yeah, we were just talking before we got on air how much I love the dreariness of yesterday.
It is a nice transition from all that heat that we had, but we don't do any smooth transitions here.
No,
from the 90s, let's go to the lower 70s, upper 60s. Quick look outside, and Jill, it's the first time of the year that sunrise is later. Oh. You understand,
yes,
6:48 and 6:46 for your sunset. Of course, they're AM and PM, but now we have less than 12 hours of sunlight. Oh, goodness. Well, it's going to get even worse as we head towards the solstice in December. So let's take a look at that radar. Quite a bit of shower activity rumbled through overnight. The lion's share was along the blues, but we're starting to see it move out. Still some residual showers near Yakima, Toppenish, and pretty much almost out of the way for the Tri-Cities. Walla Walla as well, almost out of there. So we do expect some more shower activity this morning and then scattered showers till we get to overnight tonight when we're going to see more widespread showers. So Yakima, you might stay dry today. Quick shower, of course, possible. Highs 65, pretty much what we saw yesterday. Much cooler for the Tri-Cities region. We're at 69. We're going to see some dry conditions, maybe a sunbreak or two, but we do expect to see some early shower activity, and then a scattered shower is possible. More shower activity for Walla Walla as well, mid-60s, down from 80 degrees yesterday. So coolness has gripped, and we're going to stay cool for some time. So scattered showers today, staying cool, and some windy conditions as well to talk about. That's coming up in my forecast, but for right now, we're going to send it back to Jill.
Toppenish fire officials say they're still looking into what caused a pickup truck to catch fire near several liquefied natural gas trailers on Friday. The fire prompted evacuations and sent a person to the hospital with severe burns. Cascade Natural Gas was working on a pipeline replacement in the area and was waiting to use that gas. Since they were unable to, they had to shut off the supply to more than 2,000 customers in the Zillah, Toppenish, and Wapato areas as a precaution.
Let's say somebody was boiling water on their cooktop and then the gas went out. Well, if they didn't turn that burner off and now gas starts coming back in after it's, we have the pipes full, gas is just going to go into the house.
Cascade Natural Gas officials say the replacement project is on hold while the investigation is underway. If you're driving into Selah this week, don't be alarmed if you see a man stuck inside a large dog kennel outside a used car dealership. Brian Harris has been living in the kennel 24/7 since Sunday through the rain and the cold in honor of his daughter Emily Harris, who was killed by her husband in January 2020. Harris says it's a fundraiser that gets attention, and he's had community members coming by nonstop to donate and give their support. So far, he's more than $17,000 into his goal of $50,000 by Wednesday morning.
That's something that Emily would be happy about, and we're doing this in my daughter's name. The selfish thing is I love seeing my daughter's name. I love hearing my daughter's name, but we want to make a difference.
Coming up later on Good Morning Northwest, we're talking about an epidemic of domestic violence in the Yakima County and why donations to the YWCA like this one are so important. An update now to a story we brought you last night about a missing 16-year-old. The teen had been reported missing after failing to return from the Highland football game in Cowichan. Tieton police say she has been located and is now back with her family. Kennewick police arrested a 14-year-old boy accused of making school shooting threats online. Police say the teen allegedly threatened to carry out shootings at multiple schools in Kennewick. The Kennewick Police Department is investigating. And if you have any information that can assist the investigation, call non-emergency dispatch 509-628-0333. You can also stay anonymous by submitting a tip online at kpdtips.com. A federal judge in Yakima has made a preliminary ruling in favor of Washington State's ban on high-capacity magazines that can hold more than 10 rounds. That law was created last year. Washington Attorney General Bob Ferguson says the Silent Majority Foundation filed a federal lawsuit saying that they are being irreparably harmed by the law. The judge in this case decided not to put the law on hold while it's being worked out in court. A drug seizure over the weekend in West Richland, according to a post on the agency's Facebook page. During a traffic stop in the 500 block of South 38th Avenue, police say a driver decided to run. Following a short foot chase, officers arrested the driver and found nearly 800 pills and $3,000 in cash. We're now going on 2 weeks since fumes forced the evacuation of the Marcus Whitman Hotel in Walla Walla. Officials have determined the smell is probably gasoline that seeped into an underground sump, but they still don't know where it's coming from. The city says tests so far indicated that gasoline is modern fuel, meaning it didn't come from a decommissioned storage tank. They're now sending samples off to a lab for fingerprint analysis to see if they can match it to any of the nearby gas stations. Test results are expected back Thursday. Workers on site have drilled several wells as they try to determine the direction of the groundwater in an effort to identify the source of the gasoline. The Washington Community Economic Revitalization Board has approved millions of dollars in low-interest loans and tens of thousands of dollars in grants for economic development and public infrastructure improvements across 4 central and eastern Washington counties. The biggest chunk of that money will be heading to Benton County. The state approved a $4 million low-interest loan for the North Horn Rapids Sewer Extension Project. This is one piece of a huge project to bring a new fertilizer plant to the region.
So we've been trying to get funding for the Northwest Advanced Clean Energy Park and all of the infrastructure that's needed for the last couple of years, kind of working on different applications, different funding sources. We have power that we're working on to get to the site. The water is already available, non-potable water is available. So really the sewer is the last piece that we had to work on.
Atlas Agro North America Corporation is investing $1 billion in the project, which is expected to create around 160 jobs. Organizers are hoping to start construction by the end of next year and have the plant completed and open by 2027. We'll return in just a moment, but first, Jason Valentine joins us live now for another quick look at weather.
Chilly conditions today, and we are expecting a little bit more shower activity, especially in the mid-Columbia. I'll get you ready for your Tuesday coming up in my First Alert weather forecast.
And as the seasons change, we're talking about a vital piece of home maintenance that you might not have considered since last spring. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Spicy chicken McNuggets, breaded in tempura and made with cayenne, are just the right amount of fire emoji, chili emoji, grinning face with sweat emoji, and wouldn't it be double fire emoji if they came back? Spicy chicken McNuggets, they're back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
My mom hired a bath fitter to make me a new bath. My friend Jimmy said that when he got a new bath, it took forever. Jimmy didn't have to take a bath for a month. I didn't even get to miss one bath. It's just not fair.
Bath Fitter will remodel your bath in as little as 1 day. We've got over 2 million satisfied customers and 35 years experience. Call now or visit bathfitter.com for a free in-home consultation.
Red or white, at Coyote Canyon, we've got you covered. If you love red, try our Italian Sangiovese, French Grenache, or Spanish Tempranillo. Like what you taste? Wine Club. Come visit our tasting room in Prosser. Coyote Canyon is calling.
When you really think about it, it's more than a car. It's a daycare. It's an office. It's a hotel room. It's a concert hall. That's why we strive to create a complete ownership experience that goes beyond the transaction to support you every step of the way. Because after being all of that, at the end of the day, it's your way home. McCurley Dealerships. Your way home.
Find your way home in a new Subaru, certified pre-owned Subaru, or used vehicle from McCurley Subaru. Browse our entire inventory online at McCurleySubaru.com.
Woods Nursery is a third-generation family-owned business serving the Tri-Cities since 1965. Right now is a great time to plant, and Woods has a wide variety of inventory with the most experienced people in the industry. Visit our beautiful facility with 5 acres of everything you could possibly need, and be sure to check out our gift shop. Woods Nursery thanks you and is looking forward to 50 more years. 2615 Van Giesen off the Bypass Highway in Richland.
Here we go.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back on this Tuesday morning. Well, we're getting towards colder weather, but West Nile is still out there. The Washington State Department of Health says people in Walla Walla and Franklin counties have come down with the virus, while the Department of Agriculture says horses in Benton and Grant counties have tested positive for the virus. While humans can't be vaccinated against the West Nile virus, horses can. Officials say the 2 horses that came down with West Nile were not fully protected. They're both recovering now. West Nile virus is spread by mosquitoes that have fed on infected birds. It doesn't spread directly from animals to people. While most cases are mild and you might not even realize you're sick, the virus can be serious or even deadly. Because of that, health officials say it's important to make sure you're doing everything you can to avoid mosquito bites. Well, the summer now over and colder weather just around the corner. Some say it's already here. It's important for those who have chimneys to keep up with the maintenance. A clean chimney reduces the release of harmful gases such as carbon monoxide. It also helps maintain proper airflow, preventing smoke from backing up into your home. By properly maintaining your chimney, you can protect the health and safety of yourself and your family.
If you got any cracks in your chimneys or the fire itself could cause damage to your chimney, end up going out into the rest of your house. So now's the time to think about it before that winter heating need really kicks in, making sure those chimneys are clean, ready to go. We don't want you to wake up one morning and have your house looking like the inside of this.
It's not just the chimney. You'll also want to make sure anything that can burn is moved away from the fireplace, space heaters, or baseboard heaters or radiators. Maybe check those smoke alarms just as well. Well, the government has relaunched a program to ship free COVID tests as COVID hospitalizations have risen since summer. You can order 4 rapid COVID tests per household through covidtest.gov. The test packages may have an expired date, but the FDA has extended those dates. The test should be okay to use through the end of the year. If you don't have internet, you can order over the phone by calling 1-800-232-0233. Those without health insurance will be able to get the test through community outreach programs. Costco members can now get health checkups online for just $29. It's a new service from Costco in partnership with Healthcare, a direct-to-consumer marketplace company called Sesame. Costco members can book visits with medical providers nationwide directly through their membership in all 50 states. It doesn't bill through health insurance. Sesame primarily caters to uninsured Americans and those with high deductible plans who prefer to pay cash for their health care. Sesame says its model helps keep prices of its services low for its users. For instance, mental health visits are billed at $79. Costco is among several retailers who are directly providing health care to customers as the demand for urgent care access outside of traditional hospital settings boom. Amazon in August announced that its virtual clinic was now also available nationwide. Other retailers, including CVS, Walgreens, and Walmart, have made similar moves. Coming up, Canada's House Speaker is under fire after celebrating a Ukrainian veteran who fought for the Nazis in World War II. And I'll return with a look at your first alert weather forecast. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
I remember when you get a whole meal for $5.
Yeah, it was last Tuesday.
Oh.
And every Tuesday at A&W, where single Papa Burger combos complete with fries and a root beer cost just $5. The good old days are here again. A complete meal for just $5. Tuesdays only at A&W.
Listen up. You've got 4 days and 4 days only to save like never before during the 4-day super sale at Furniture Row. That's 4 days where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. No limit. You'll also find huge savings on sofas and sectionals, dining tables and chairs, bedrooms, and much, much more. Plus, no interest until January 2028. But don't wait. The 4-day super sale at Furniture Row ends Monday.
Hey gals, get ready for the ultimate ladies' night out at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar in Kennewick. Apple Valley News Now presents the Golden Bachelor Watch Party every Thursday night starting this week. Grab your friends for a night of fabulous food and drinks, door prizes, plus all the fun and excitement of the Golden Bachelor with the Tri-City's own Faith Martin. The Golden Bachelor Watch Party at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar starting this Thursday from Apple Valley News Now.
Did you see this? It says most people are going to need long-term care that health insurance and Medicare won't cover.
I saw that, and it got me thinking, if I need to pay for home modifications or in-home care, I am not prepared. Are you?
Not really. I mean, whatever happens, I just want to know that I'll be able to get care and stay in my own home as I age.
Right? I want that too. So,
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you, which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move them. With the power of up to 36,000 pounds of max available towing and the confidence of an available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Whatever your mountain, there's a Silverado for you. Get 0% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups, plus make no monthly payments for 90 days, or get $3,500 total cash allowance on this Silverado with a TurboMax engine. See your community Chevy dealers.
KFC's Wednesday Country Fried Steak Meal is a delicious value, complete with mashed potatoes with gravy, coleslaw, and a biscuit, all for the incredible price of just $5.99. Really, what's left to say? How about see you again next Wednesday? Country Fried Steak Meal, just $5.99, only at KFC.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying it so far. So we are looking at just a little bit of traffic out there in Pasco as we are moving along in our morning, and we have more shower activity throughout some of our areas. It has finally moved out of the Yakima region, just out of Toppenish. And again, we're going to expect to see a little bit more scattered showers throughout our day. Most of the shower activity has moved out also from the Blues and in the Mid-Columbia. Most of the shower activity overnight was in the Blue Mountain region. So let's take a look at our future cast. We expect another round of showers. Again, scattered showers throughout our morning, and then a little bit of clearing as we get into our evening hours, though just little bits could run through Yakima. I'll be very quick if it does, but we'll get another pretty serious round coming in overnight tonight as we see more shower activity just rumbling through, and then we'll get another break. So scattered showers really the name of the game for this week, but do expect some wetness this morning, and then best chance will be overnight tonight. So on and off rain. Why is this happening? Well, again, that pressure system out in the Pacific is bringing in those cooler temperatures, cooler today, and we're just going to continue to see a little bit of that shower activity start to churn in. Again, we're getting a break in the evening, but here's what's coming in our overnight period. So just more and more shower activity just getting churned in from the Pacific. So expect some more wetness, at least as we get through Thursday. So current temperatures staying warm due to the cloud coverage. 64 in the Tri-Cities, all the way down to 50 degrees in Ellensburg. So a little warmer than it was yesterday morning. But look at these highs. For the first time the entire week ahead. We are going to be in the 60-degree mark, probably since we were in March or February. So do get ready for chilly conditions all this week. And again, our average is 77, so we're around 10 to even 15 degrees cooler than our averages for the week ahead. Winds showing some push today. We do expect to see 10 to 20 mile per hour winds this morning, and then 5 to 10 as we get to our evening hours. So a little bit of wind action today. We're going to see lighter winds as we move into our weekend, and a little bit of a push on Monday. But today it looks to be the heaviest wind day of the next 7. So let's take a look at our highs. Mid-60s for Yakima, Toppenish, 64 for Ellensburg. Over in the mid-Columbia, we're mostly in the mid to upper 60s. Our hot spots, 70 for Hanford and Hermiston. And over in the Blue Mountain region, we were in the lower 80s yesterday, mid-60s today. 7-day forecast, and again, we're going to be cooling down to the mid to lower 60s through Saturday. Looks like a little warmer for Sunday, but still below our average for this time of year. And for the first time, Friday into Saturday, our overnight low will be 39. First time we've seen the 30s, again, since probably in March. In the Tri-Cities area, 69 today for the Tri-Cities, then mid-60s through Sunday. We will see some sun breaks, but good chance of those showers, especially tomorrow overnight into the morning hours, and then some scattered showers into our weekend. So today, best chance of more showers will be this morning. Looks like before 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Windy conditions this morning, kind of abating as we get to our evening hours, but still off and on showers through the rest of our work week.
The Speaker of Canada's House of Commons has apologized after celebrating a Ukrainian veteran who fought for a Nazi military unit in World War II. It happened Friday during a historic visit by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Anthony Rota faced calls to resign as Speaker following his recognition of 98-year-old Yaroslav Hunka in the Canadian Parliament. On Monday, Rota gave a public apology in the House of Commons, saying he is deeply sorry. Several human rights and Jewish organizations condemned the recognition. In his earlier statement, Rota also said he extended his deepest apologies to Jewish communities in Canada and around the world.
I wish to apologize to the House, and I'm deeply sorry that I have offended many with my gesture and remarks. This was a constituent who wanted to wanted to be here, and I recognized him. It was my decision, and I apologize profusely. I cannot tell you how regretful it is.
In Canada, dozens from the Sikh community demonstrated outside India's embassy in Ottawa Monday. The protests came after Canada's Prime Minister said Canada suspects Indian government agents were involved in the killing of a Canadian Sikh activist in June. India has denied the allegations. The protesters are demanding investigation into Hardeep Singh Nijjar's murder. Some demonstrators also had flags promoting the creation of a Sikh state in India called Khalistan. Nijjar was a leader in the movement. Protests were also held Monday outside the Indian consulates in Toronto and Vancouver. With about 770,000 Sikhs living in Canada, it was the highest population of Sikhs in the world outside of the Indian state of Punjab. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, one of TV's most popular shows could be in for a reboot, but it could be without some of its original top stars.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
For real?
Missing kickoff? Not on my watch. Ultima's fuel-efficient VC turbo engine hustles like an MVP. Game on.
Drive the Nissan Altima.
Get a low $329 per month lease on Altima or get 0% financing for 36 months on the Altima SRVC Turbo.
Craving an action-packed stack of game-changing, meaty, cheesy sauciness? Taco Time's Taco Cheeseburger. You're welcome. When you know what you want, anytime is taco time.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Dear Detour, you took us off-road on the gnarliest trails. You asked us to measure up. So yeah, we did. When life slings you mud, sling it right back. Stay strong. Toyota Trucks.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Visit your local Toyota dealer to learn more. Reserve yours at toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yep. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one. Just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
So we spend a third of our lives sleeping. Shouldn't we try to get the best sleep possible? That's why Denver Mattress is all about that sleep life. And during the 4-day super sale, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or save up to $200 on our Doctor's Choice lineup. Any size, any model. Plus, no interest until 2028 and free shipping. Improve your sleep life one night at a time. Only at Denver Mattress. The easiest way to get the right mattress.
Fruits, veggies, and Fly the Northwest tonight on Apple Valley News Now at 6.
A reboot of the U.S. version of The Office could be in the works, according to Puck News. It's unclear if standouts Steve Carell, John Krasinski, Jenna Fisher, Mindy Kaling, and Rainn Wilson will be in it.
Puck writers Matthew Bologna and Jonathan Handel say original showrunner Greg Daniels is set to return. A Collider article from last year quotes Daniels as saying he's not sure about bringing back the same characters. Rather, he thinks a new version of The Office should be part of the original program's universe.
Interesting. Were you an Office fan?
Yes, I hate this idea.
I thought you might.
You know what? Here's an idea. Let's think of something original, like even The Office. The original Office wasn't original; it was off of a BBC show.
That's right.
But still, it was something new. Let's try something new, people. Everything's
so
a reboot.
You're not a fan of the reboots?
No.
Okay.
I'm tired of it. Something original.
Fair enough.
All right. I have an original weather forecast
there
for you coming up. It's going to be wet, a little bit of wetness today, and chilly temperatures. That's coming right up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, Senator Bob Menendez and his wife have been indicted on corruption charges, accused of accepting hundreds of thousands of dollars in bribes to enrich 3 businessmen and benefit the Egyptian government. And reports from Washington, D.C. claim that the Cuban embassy was attacked by someone with Molotov cocktails.
In today's Tech Bites, big advances for ChatGPT. The AI engine can now see, hear, and speak. The company says ChatGPT can understand spoken words, respond with a synthetic voice, and process images. Their updates will be rolling out to paying users in the next 2 weeks. A new program on Reddit will let users earn extra cash. Certain Reddit users who meet requirements will receive real-world money for their contributions on the site. X, which is formerly known as Twitter, recently launched a similar program paying creators based on the impressions their posts generate. And Sony has an early holiday present for PS5 fans. Anyone who buys and activates one of the systems between now and October 20th will receive a free game. Users will receive a choice of 12 titles, including Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
Hold it!
Imagine a world with no drama.
I haven't signed Jody's card yet.
At 4imprint, finding the promotional products you need to create a memorable moment is an easy mission. Our expert team will take care of every detail to make your success a certainty. Take the drama out of ordering promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
NFL Plus. I catch live, local, and primetime games on my phone.
And I catch every touchdown every Sunday afternoon on NFL Red Zone.
Catch it all and start streaming NFL Plus today. Plans start at $6.99 a month.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Non-drowsy Claritin knocks out symptoms from over 200 allergens without knocking you out. Feel the clarity and make today the most wonderful time of the year. Live Claritin Clear.
Senator Bob Menendez says he will remain in office despite pressure to resign after being indicted on corruption charges. And reports from Washington, D.C. say that the Cuban embassy was attacked on Sunday with Molotov cocktails.
And we have more chilly and occasionally wet conditions for your Tuesday. I'll get you prepared. My first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Tuesday morning, moving along the week, or last Tuesday of September.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yes.
We're starting to move along in our year. I mean, October is Sunday.
That's coming on really fast.
Yes. So that means we're 3/4 done or 3/4 done with the year.
Yeah, year has flown by.
Just chugging along. Let's take a look outside. Also, we have less than 12 hours of sunlight for the first time this year, and we do expect to see more shower activity as we move along in our morning. Now, this first round, or the overnight round of showers, is starting to move along, though we still have a little bit of residual showers hanging out Yakima, Toppenish, and even near the Hanford region. We do expect to see another push coming in the next couple of hours, and then more scattered showers as we head into our evening, even a little bit of clearing. But as we get into our overnight period tonight, we're going to see more significant showers coming in. So Yakima could see a scattered shower or two. Highs pretty much where we were yesterday, 65. We're down to 69 for the Tri-Cities, and we're going to continue to cool down in the Tri-Cities as we move along in the week. Best chance of showers will be around 7 a.m. this morning, and a little bit more shower activity for the Blue Mountain region. Highs today, 66. You were in the lower 80s yesterday for your high in Walla Walla. So chilly conditions taking grip, scattered showers, and windy conditions today as well to talk about. That's coming up in my forecast, but for right now, I'm going to send it back to Jill.
Now to the growing pressure on New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez after being indicted on bribery charges. Rolls of cash and gold bars allegedly found in his home. He's now explaining some of it. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the details.
I recognize this will be the biggest fight yet.
This morning, New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez faces new pressure to step down after being charged with bribery and selling state secrets to Egypt. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, a fellow Democrat, now weighing in.
The charges are formidable. And if, in fact, we're going to say that if you're indicted, you should resign, then it'd probably be a good idea if you did resign.
And a third Democratic colleague in the Senate has now called on him to quit, but Menendez remains defiant.
I firmly believe that when all the facts are presented, not only will I be exonerated, but I still will be the New Jersey's senior senator.
He and his wife are charged with taking bribes to help local businessmen fend off criminal investigations. Menendez offered this explanation for the $480,000 in cash found in his home, including all those bills stuffed in a jacket embroidered with his name.
For 30 years, I have withdrawn thousands of dollars in cash from my personal savings account, which I have kept for emergencies and because of the history of my family facing confiscation in Cuba. Now, this may seem old-fashioned, but these were monies drawn from my personal savings account based on the income that I have lawfully derived over those 30 years.
But the senator did not explain how he got this new Mercedes, or why he had these gold bars in his home, or why after returning home from a trip to Egypt, he allegedly searched online, how much is 1 kilo of gold worth? Menendez has already been forced to give up his role as chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. He, his wife, and 3 others named in the indictment are due in court tomorrow.
Menendez did not answer any questions at the news conference. A previous bribery case against him ended in a mistrial in 2017. If convicted this time, he could face 45 years in prison. The Republican National Committee announced the lineup for the second GOP debate late Monday. Here's who made the cut. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy, former Vice President Mike Pence, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, and North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum will all participate. Former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson appeared in the first debate, but did not meet the RNC's criteria to participate in the second. Right now, the reason is unclear. Also absent from Wednesday's GOP debate will be former President Donald Trump. He previously announced he will skip the event and instead travel to Detroit to deliver a speech. The debate will take place Wednesday at Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in Simi Valley, California. Cuba's Minister of Foreign Affairs says the country's embassy in Washington, D.C. was attacked on Sunday with 2 Molotov cocktails. The minister said no staff members were hurt. Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel Bermudez condemned the alleged attack. U.S. Secret Service, which provides policing and protection for embassies and foreign missions in D.C., responded to the incident Sunday. The service said, quote, there was no fire or significant damage to the building and that no one had been taken into custody. This is the second reported attack on the embassy. An individual was arrested for opening fire there in 2020.
First of all, attacks and threats against diplomatic facilities are unacceptable. We are in contact with Cuban embassy officials, and consistent with our obligations under the Vienna Conventions, the department is committed to the safety and security of diplomatic facilities and the diplomats who work in them. Our State Department's Diplomatic Security Service works closely with law enforcement agencies to protect and maintain the security and safety of foreign missions in the United States, and we are doing that now with respect to this particular attack in coordination with the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department.
Jason Valentine is here now with a look at your forecast.
We are definitely feeling very fallish on your Tuesday. Get ready for more quick showers today and cool temperatures. I'll get you ready for your Tuesday coming up.
And as a potential government shutdown looms, many Americans are worried about staying afloat financially.
Leading the way and hitting our mark for 30 years. Your locally owned and operated Arrow Construction Supply.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
The 2023 Honda Accord is a car and driver 10 best. The Toyota Camry is not. In fact, Camry's only made the 10 best list 3 times, while Accord's made the car and driver 10 best list 37 times. More times than any other car. That means year after year, the American-built Accord blows Camry away. And right now, well-qualified buyers can get the Honda Accord with 2.9% APR financing. For details, see your Southeastern Washington Honda dealer.
Exciting news. US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro with a stunning titanium design and the best iPhone camera yet. The thing that I love...
Beautiful. Now let's cue the music. Green screen. And action.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Come on, man. It's titanium.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Cut. Love it.
That felt good.
New and current customers can get the titanium iPhone 15 Pro on us. US Cellular, built for us.
Cut your ties to the fuel pump with an electric vehicle from Overturf Kia, your EV headquarters. You'll find a great selection of new vehicles in stock now. Save over $4,200 on an all-electric Nero EV. Now $38,699. Or get 2.49% interest for up to 72 months. Take delivery today or reserve a car that's on its way. Shop online anytime at overturfkia.com. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
Every day is different here at Ben Franklin Transit. With over 400 vehicles ranging from vans to 40-foot coaches, it takes a skilled workforce to keep our fleet running smoothly. We're looking for mechanics and equipment service workers to join the Ben Franklin Transit maintenance team. With unmatched benefits and generous paid time off, we care about our employees on and off the lot. If you're interested, please apply online at bft.org/careers and join the team that keeps the Tri-Cities moving.
Craving an action-packed stack of game-changing, meaty, cheesy sauciness? Taco Time's Taco Cheeseburger. You're welcome. When you know what you want, anytime is taco time.
Leading the way and hitting our mark for 30 years. Your locally owned and operated Arrow Construction Supply.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
Welcome back on this Tuesday morning. Well, many economists are expecting consumer confidence to fall for the second straight month. And as the threat of a government shutdown gets closer by the day, many Americans are worried about their wallets. John Lawrence reports.
Although inflation in the U.S. is easing from 4-decade highs, financial concerns are rising for many households.
I have to cut down on what I should eat, what I should buy, where I should go. Do I want to go out tonight?
According to a Bank of America survey shared exclusively with CNN, 67% of U.S. employees say the cost of living is increasing faster than their salaries. The study also found 64% of workers say they are stressed about their financial future, while 80% of people between 35 and 44 years old say they feel likewise.
We're forced to make all these bad choices and bad decisions just to live our lifestyles, so it's pretty sad.
A similar, albeit much bigger, situation about money flow is hovering over the Beltline.
Funding the government is one of the most basic fundamental responsibilities of Congress, and if the Republicans in the House don't start doing the job, we should stop electing them.
If a deal isn't made by the end of the week, the government will shut down. Among the potential impacts, active military members and Border Patrol agents will go without pay.
I'm looking at it through the lens, how do we prevent this shutdown from, or how do we minimize it from to 10 days instead of 10 weeks? And that starts now, not waiting and keep continuing the finger pointing game.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
According to a White House official, President Biden is, quote, broadly supportive of Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Minority Leader Mitch McConnell's efforts to come up with a short-term spending deal that could possibly avoid a shutdown. A longtime Amazon executive is taking over Jeff Bezos' space tourism and rocket company. According to a statement from Blue Origin on Monday, its current CEO, Bob Smith, will step down to make way for Amazon executive Dave Limp. Limp, who is currently Amazon's Senior Vice President of Devices and Services, is set to take over as CEO at Blue Origin on December 4th. The company's suborbital rocket and spacecraft, New Shepard, was developed to take paying customers and scientific experiments to the edge of space. Its first successful crewed space flight carried Bezos as one of the passengers in 2021. New Shepard has since completed 5 additional missions with people on board. Coming up, he survived a gunman's attack. We have an update on the recovery of Washington State Trooper Dean Atkinson. And I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. Allow me to get you ready for your Tuesday. That's coming up next on Good Morning Northwest.
Fruits, veggies, and fly the Northwest tonight on Apple Valley News Now at 6.
I remember when you get a whole meal for $5.
Yeah, it was last Tuesday.
Oh.
And every Tuesday at A&W, where single Papa Burger combos complete with fries and a root beer cost just $5. The good old days are here again. A complete meal for just $5. Tuesdays only at A&W.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, home decor, and all things fall. We're unique and we're here for all of life's occasions. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
Warning, your air conditioner unit needs service. Would you like me to call Bruce?
Yes, call Bruce.
Thanks to today's modern technology, it's never been easier to call Bruce Heating and Air. When your AC unit needs serviced, call Bruce.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get this party started.
just make sure you call the right Bruce.
Now through September 30th, receive rebates up to $2,250 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Bruce Heating and Air. No insurance? No problem. At West Ridgeland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, our membership plan starts at just $79 and costs only $35 a month. That's 2 cleanings, x-rays, and much more for just $35 a month. Learn more at WRFDC.com or PDPNW.com. Find us at one of our 2 locations, West Ridgeland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco. Stunning smiles for the whole family.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Dear road rivals, you may have 4 wheels, headlights, and a similar build, but our resemblance ends right there. You see, the Camry's been named best-selling car in America. But cheer up, wannabe twinsies. If you try harder, maybe you can catch up. Later, Toyota.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Visit your local Toyota dealer to learn more. Reserve yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Dancing with the Stars season premiere live tonight on ABC and Disney+.
KFC's Wednesday Country Fried Steak Meal is a delicious value, complete with mashed potatoes with gravy, coleslaw, and a biscuit, all for the incredible price of just $5.99. Really, what's left to say? How about see you again next Wednesday? Country Fried Steak Meal just $5.99, only at KFC.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good morning so far. And well, we're seeing more chilly conditions and more occasionally wet conditions, a little less wetness than we saw yesterday. We've had another round overnight starting to dissipate, still sticking around between Yakima and the Prosser area, and just little bits and pieces of shower activity. Most of the showers have moved on from the Tri-Cities and Walla Walla, Pendleton, Hermiston areas, but we do have more shower activity on the way, especially this morning. So in the next couple of hours, we have more scattered showers coming on in, and then we'll see things kind of break up as we get into our evening hours. Still some hit and run showers, Yakima, Toppenish, Ellensburg are definitely possible. Then as we move into overnight tonight, we're going to see some of heavier cells come in, and these could be heavy at times, so just keep an eye out for very heavy conditions overnight, and then that'll move along, and then more clearing until we see probably more shower activity is expected on Thursday. So we have quite a bit of wetness in our areas. You may be asking why. Well, we're getting it churned in from the Pacific. Pressure system out here just to the west of Canada, and it is continually streaming in. Winds, we're going to see winds pick up today, and those showers. So this is this morning. Then as we move along into our evening hours, again clearing for our area, but here's that push coming in our overnight. So more shower activity on the way as we're staying very chilly for this time of year. So we are a little warmer than we were yesterday morning at this time, with cloud coverage above us. We're 64 in the Tri-Cities, our hot spot, all the way down to 50 in Ellensburg, but most of our areas upper to mid 50s, lower 60s. As we move along in our day, our high for the Tri-Cities, we're right now at 64. It's only going to be 5 degrees warmer than we're seeing right now, and we are in the 60s for our week ahead. So chilly conditions are on the way. My goodness, we are definitely feeling fallish, but we're about 10 to 15 degrees off of our average for this time of year. So we're abnormally cool for the end of September heading into October this weekend. So seeing winds pick up, we have quite a few double digits, and we have 10 to 20 mile per hour winds today, and they'll slow down, still be around 10 to 15 tomorrow. So we're going to see some breezy conditions at times, but definitely today will be the windiest day. Let's take a look at those highs in mid 60s. Pretty much what we saw yesterday for Yakima, 64 for Ellensburg. For the rest of our areas, though, much cooler than yesterday. Mid to upper 60s to those 70s for Hanford and Hermiston, our hot spots. And Walla Walla, Pendleton, you were in the lower 80s yesterday, so 15 degrees cooler today. 7-day forecast, and we do expect, again, off and on showers through Thursday, if not Friday. We'll see some sun breaks this weekend, maybe getting back to the lower 70s Sunday and Monday, but chilly conditions this week. Tri-Cities area, we're right in those 60s to mid-60s for the week ahead. And again, a little bit less shower activity, but good chance, especially with those overnight showers tonight into tomorrow morning. So folks, another round of quick scattered showers this morning. And it looks like some drier conditions as we get into our evening hours, but get ready for more showers to hit overnight tonight.
According to a new study, the number of communities opposing wind farm projects has been growing. Wealthy and white communities in the U.S. and Canada take the lead in opposition. The study done by University of California, Santa Barbara researchers found communities in the Northeast are most opposed to wind projects. Analysts say higher population density and less space for wind turbines could be to blame. People in Texas and Oklahoma are more on board with the developments. The study looked at over 1,400 onshore wind projects in the U.S. and Canada. We're getting an update on the recovery of a Washington State trooper shot in the line of duty just over a year ago. Trooper Dean Atkinson was shot in the face and hand while sitting in his patrol car in Walla Walla. He managed to drive himself to the hospital for help. A year later, he says he's done with surgery, including one very complicated piece of facial repair work.
It was kind of comical. I went for a follow-up visit and they left the room and they were like high-fiving and all the doctors were cheering and like congratulating themselves, and they came back in. I was like, well, I thought you told me this was like simple. And they kind of were like, no, it's actually like one of the hardest places we could do a plastic surgery because of all your nerves. So we're pretty proud of that, but we didn't want to freak you out.
Atkinson says he's worked hard to get back to skiing and golfing, both more of a challenge now. And he's already back on light duty with plans to get back to his regular work within the next few weeks. When we come back, a 5-year-old girl fighting cancer has set a major goal for herself before her treatment ends, and her family is helping her every step of the way.
You got 4 days, and 4 days only to save like never before. During the 4-day super sale at Furniture Row. That's 4 days to save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, plus no interest until January 2028. But hurry, the 4-day super sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Our customers depend on us for everything. We grow well over 200 different crop varieties, and there's tremendous diversity within our trade territory. We spend a lot of time and work a lot with our customers on enhancing and utilization of the products that John Deere offers. From a technology perspective, we do what we say every single day.
That sound. Wolves. Boy, they sound hungry.
Load up, wolves!
Good thing this Ford Explorer has Sync 3 technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
Get a great deal on an Explorer, only at your local Ford dealer.
Create a backyard that's out of this world. Right now, save $30 on the GTA 26 handheld battery pruner. Real steel. Find yours.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Fred's has the latest Samsung kitchen appliances in stock and on sale. Save up to 15% when you bundle 3 select appliances.
Samsung bespoke models let you customize the look of your kitchen with a huge variety of colors to choose from.
Choose from gas or electric ranges in a variety of colors and styles.
Need a new dishwasher? Samsung dishwashers have dual wash arms and a rotating spray jet to clean even the dirtiest dishes.
Stop by your local Fred's Appliance and see the latest in kitchen appliances.
that sound? Wolves. Boy, they sound hungry.
Load up, wolves!
Good thing this Ford Explorer has Sync 3 technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
Get a great deal on an Explorer, only at your local Ford dealer.
At Denver Mattress, we're all about that sleep life. And during the 4-day super sale, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Plus no interest until 2028 and free shipping. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right mattress.
School's back in session, which means a lot to a lot of people. Be careful.
Let's head closer to home and a little bit drier for folks in the Kittitas and Yakima counties, though again we could see a scattered shower or two today. We're going to be seeing highs right in those mid-60s for Ellensburg. We're in mostly the mid-60s for the Yakima Valley as well, and a hit and run shower possible, but you could see a few sun breaks. In the Tri-Cities area, we are expecting some showers this morning, then a bit of clearing. Still quite a bit of cloud coverage today. Highs in the upper 60s to lower 70s. And in our lovely Blue Mountain region, mostly in the mid 60s. Hey, Boardman's not too bad today, 66. Our cool spot is Athena at 63.
Well, September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and one Colorado family has set a big goal with the hopes of raising awareness. Danielle Kruder has the story.
Big obstacles aren't anything new for 5-year-old Bellamy.
Mommy, do you think I can cross that?
Back in February, she was faced with the biggest obstacle of them all.
Not in a million years did I think that my child could have cancer.
The treatment for Bellamy's leukemia started off aggressive, 11 nights at the hospital. When they did get home, the outdoorsy kiddo couldn't move like she used to, but still, she loved
being outside in nature.
She slowly worked up her strength. Before her treatment ends in 2025, Bellamy and her mom set a goal, 100 hikes.
But I think we're going up there.
Oftentimes, Bellamy is leading the way.
Some days she's in my backpack the whole time, and some days she's doing more of it.
But no matter what it looks like, they do it together.
I know how much it supports my mental health. For her, it supports a myriad of things, her mental health, her physical health. We've seen what it has done for her immune system. It really supports her immune system. And this stinks, but the beautiful thing about it is that we are together, and I'll take that silver lining. I'll take getting to be with her.
With more than 20 hikes down so far,
hill.
They have big plans after treatment ends.
What kind of celebration you want to have?
Maybe you need to buy me a cake.
In the meantime, the two are hoping to encourage others struggling through something difficult to get outside if they can.
I know it's hard. It doesn't look perfect every day for us, but even little walks, little hikes, we're better off after them.
Oh, and there's one last thing.
Kit Kats are beauty.
Aw, and she does deserve a cake.
I'd buy her a cake right now, absolutely. Very, very sweet.
She's so sweet.
Yes, and she loves nature. And
it's a great goal.
Yeah, hopefully we have an update on when she gets fully healthy.
Yes.
Look forward to that. Quick look outside. I'm going to have your first alert weather forecast. I'm going to get you ready for a chilly Tuesday ahead that's coming up.
Plus, a local father is raising funds and awareness for domestic violence in honor of his daughter. And a low-interest loan from the state provides a crucial piece of a big economic project underway in Richland. Good Morning Northwest continues right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now.